So it's dead. It finally died. And I am never buying a ulefone again. Or any other rugged, no brand or bad. I wouldn't say bad. These brands, ulefone, and they're all the same, all manufactured in the same place. So, yeah, it's finally dead. Let me tell you what happened and how it finally died. And then at the end, I will tell you the phone I got to replace it, because you're not going to believe which phone it is. Anyway, so it all started fine when I bought it, and I made a video showing the small problems that it had. It was nothing, too bad. It could be used fine, and the FLIR camera is absolutely awesome, and that worked fine. So yeah, but then soon after that, the first thing that bothered me was that it just stopped getting updates. There were absolutely no updates, not security updates, and most of all, no firmware updates. So this thing is still on Android 9. So Android 9, we're on 14 now. And when it came out, it had like a 2-year-old version of Android, and now it is, yeah, no updates. But that's what it is. It's not a very expensive phone. It's like 500 US. It's not cheap either. So, but yeah, you know what you expect with these Chinese companies. Then the first thing that went wrong with it, that wasn't designed, because no software updates is a company decision. It's designed to be like that. You're not gonna get updates. If you want an update, you buy a new phone. So it's a bad choice for the company or for the client, but it is what it is. But there are things that went wrong with it that I don't think were designed to fail, but that rendered the phone completely useless. So the first thing, the small thing, was that this used to have a strap here, and I used to have a strap made of paracord that I would wrap around my hand, and it would hold the phone if it was good. But then it broke. It's plastic, so yeah. First thing to go wrong with it. The second thing to go wrong with it was much worse. The GPS stopped working intermittently. So sometimes it would work fine, and then other times it would take like 20 minutes to get a fix. So I couldn't use it to navigate. And that's a big problem. It's bigger than you think, because when you get on your car and you want to navigate somewhere using, GPS navigation, if you don't have GPS, you're not going anywhere. And most often it would take like at least 10 minutes to 15 minutes to get a signal, and even then it was very weak. After a while, it just stopped working altogether. So no GPS. So now I have a phone and it has no GPS log. That's bad, but that still allowed me to use the phone, because although I didn't have GPS, I could use another phone for navigation, and I could still have a phone with a FLIR camera and a nice flashlight, and everything else was kind of working. Then it broke the screen. I don't know how. It fell a bunch of times. This phone, it was used. It fell a bunch of times, but I didn't go over it with a car or whatever. It had just a hairline crack, like right here. It was broken. It was just this line, and then later on, the lower part shattered. I never seen phone screens break like this. Usually they don't, break like this. But yeah, it's because it's a different kind of glass or whatever. Yeah, so the screen broke, but still, although here the touch is it's not working too well. It was not working too well. You could still use the phone. You could still use the FLIR camera, and that's what I used the phone for. At this time, I replaced the phone. I started using another phone, but I kept it to use the FLIR camera whenever I want it. So what I did was I gave it to one of the kids. Whenever we go on trips or whatever, they use this phone to consume media and to do whatever they do. And if I needed it to diagnose some problem, it would be there and it would have the FLIR camera. But then it started not charging. You would plug the cable in, and you had to wiggle it and put it in a specific position so that it would charge. It wasn't the cable. We tested a bunch of cables. It was the charging port. And then, well, you guessed it. Now, not even wiggling it, you can get it to charge. So it's gone. And you can argue, well, you can open it up. You see, it still tries to boot up, but it says it has no battery, obviously. And it doesn't matter if you plug a cable because you can't charge it through the cable. And it does not have wireless charging, so you can't wireless charge it. Now, I could try and open it and put it, but it's just not worth it. It's this thing doesn't even have gesture navigation. The Android version that this has doesn't support gestures. That's how old software the software is on this. Now, here's the issue I have with all this. If you buy an ulefone or any other brand that's a rugged phone, you expect it to be more durable than the other phones, right? Well, they're not. They're just not. They're poorly built, and shit starts to fail. Here's an example. This is a Pixel 3. This thing is older than, I don't know. This is very old. It doesn't even have software support anymore. But still, let me go here down to settings. System. Where is? It's on Android 12. So it's 3 versions newer than this, and this phone is like 3 years older than this one. Everything still works. It has a cracked screen because, phones, they're gonna crack. What you gonna do? But it charges, GPS works. It's still super duper fast, and yeah, it's full of crap because my kids use it. Here's another example. This phone, it's a Pixel 5. It's basically, well, it wasn't booted up. It's like the first time I booted up because I wasn't using it. This phone right here, it's the same age, basically. It's the same phone. It has been more used than this one, than the ulefone. Actually, this is the phone I started using after I stopped using the ulefone. It was the Pixel 5. It was my wife's old phone. She got a Pixel 7, and I got her Pixel 5. I kept using it, and it still works absolutely fantastic. It works great. Everything works on it. GPS is fast. System is fast. Charging is normal. It's you can plug a USB cable and it's fine. The only thing that broke with it was it broke the camera lens on a fall in the rocks, and then I fixed it, so it's fine. So yeah, and if you come here it's starting to receive a bunch of notifications because I'm using another phone now, and this one was off for a while. So yeah, and if you come down to the system information on the system update or whatever, is checking for an update, and it's a security update is available. Well, there you go. What are you doing? But how do I tell the? Anyway, it's on Android 14. It's on the latest Android because it's a Pixel phone, so it's like the iPhone of Google devices of Android. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah. So this thing, not worth it. Never buying one again. It's just not. If you need a thermal camera like I do, I'm just gonna buy a separate thermal camera that will do its thing, and I'll use a normal phone. But yeah, I just wanted you to know. I hope it helps. Uh, I hope you don't do the same mistake that I did, because now you know what these things have in store for you. And of course, there's gonna be the guy that says, "Oh no, but I'm using mine for 10 years now, and it's absolutely good." Well, even if nothing breaks on it, you still have no software updates. Not one. Nothing. It's supported for no years. So yeah, that's it. And I said I would tell you which phone I replaced it finally with, because this one was my wife's. I used it until I decided which phone I want. Because now that's the problem. Once you used something like this, it's very specific. Which phone do you actually want? Because every single one of us can buy a phone that it's like, it's okay, it's fine, it doesn't matter. But which one do you actually want? Which one does it get? Because this phone got me excited. It got me excited for a thermal camera. It got me excited for a nice big flashlight and the ruggedness. Turns out it was, not so rugged after all, but it got me excited. I was happy to have it. When I changed to the Pixel 5, this is fine. It's just a phone. It's not exciting. There's nothing about this phone that I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing. Nothing. So which phone did I get? Well, I got a Pixel Fold. I know, from a rugged phone to the most unrugged or most fragile phone ever. And I can't show it to you because it's actually filming the video. So yeah, there's that too. But yeah, I got a Pixel Fold. I've got it for like a couple of months now. It's amazing. The only problem with it, is that you have to take care of it like it's a piece of jewelry. But it's fine. If you're willing to do that compromise and take care of it, it's amazing. To have a tablet that you can open anytime you want. I use the computer like 50% less, probably. I'm even going to edit the video for this in the Pixel Fold, because you have the real estate, you have the canvas. It's like, and the footage is already there. I don't have to take it out somewhere else. So yeah, I wanted you to know about the ulefone and how it finally died. And yeah, that's it. Well, cheers. See you later.